All right. So some examples of acids. So these are some examples of acids. The first one is sulfuric acid. So this one is sulfuric acid. Notice that the formula H2SO4, and there are two hydrogens. Then there is HL, which is hydrochloric acid. Notice that there is one hydrogen. So acids will always have hydrogens. Okay. And the other thing is, because do you guys know how electricity is conducted? Yes, tell me.
Can you explain once more?
Which part?
Ma'am, the example.
Oh, the example. Okay, sure. Veda, what is your question? Oh, what is SO? Okay. SO is sulfur and oxygen, and that molecule, or SO4 2 minus, is a sulfate ion. So when it reacts with hydrogen, it forms sulfuric acid. Okay. So when H2SO2 minus ion reacts with H plus ions, it forms sulfuric acid. Okay. Can you tell the full form of HCl? HCl is hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid. So what are these things? This is sulfuric acid and this is HCl. Okay, so notice in both these things that there are hydrogens present. In sulfuric acid, I have two hydrogens. In hydrochloric acid, I have one hydrogen. So what I'm saying is that acids always have hydrogens in them. They will always have H plus ion in them. So if your question is, why don't I see H plus over here? I mean, you said that acids release H plus ions, but I don't see H plus over here. I only see H, I don't see H plus. So where H plus goes, I will tell you that later. But now you just, so I was saying that they all, basically what you need to remember is that all acids will have hydrogen in them. Okay. All right. So now, yes?
We actually in school learned about valencies and how they form the bonds and all.
Okay, good. I don't think all of you would know that. Do you guys know what valency is?
No, ma'am.
Yeah. So that is a topic for later. Let's not bring that over here because it will simply complicate things. Okay.
Ma'am, even our NCERT book, it's not there, that valency part.
Okay, it may not be there, but it is very important. So we will talk about it not in this class, but in future classes we'll talk about it. Okay. Okay. All right. So let us continue. Okay. So do you guys know, in order for electricity to be conducted, what is required?
Water.
Is there water in your
like in dams when they use the hydroelectricity?
That is hydroelectricity. I am asking you,
Ma'am, can you it again, because I join it again.
Oh no, I'm just asking you a question. I am asking you, what is required to conduct electricity?
Oh.
Okay, someone's saying acid, someone's saying electrons. Okay, all right. So yes, electrons are required to conduct electricity. Acids they can conduct electricity. But what are electrons? Electrons are charges. Okay, so basically you need a charge. You need charges in order to conduct electricity. Okay. So not necessarily negative charges. It can be charges. You basically need charges to conduct electricity. Okay. So because ions have charges, for example, acids have H plus ions, right? And ions are charged. So because ions have charges, acids contains those ions, and that is why acids conduct electricity. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, excellent.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'm going to proceed to the